Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the 3rd and 9th houses intercepted in a natal horoscope. So most of you know an interception occurs when you have all 30 degrees of a sign inside a house, and you'll have the sign that precedes it on the cusp of that house, and you'll have that one sign that follows it all 30 degrees inside the house, and then the sign after that on the next house cusp. But you won't find the intercepted sign on a house cusp, of course. And when you have interceptions, it indicates often a suppression of that energy that is associated with that particular house. And obviously, if you have one house intercepted, the opposite house will be intercepted. In this case, the 3rd house being intercepted, you have the 9th house intercepted. And with the 3rd house, it rules communications, siblings, short journeys, neighbors, just basic forms of communication, even like mail it is connected with, and like even sending email. A person that has 3rd house intercepted might experience things that are problematic in these areas one way or another. There might be problems, maybe some difficulties with siblings, communications in general. Maybe this person seems to maybe have a lot of, maybe their communications might be misconstrued or feels that they're misunderstood, such as like statements that are ambiguous, maybe be taken the wrong way, and things of correspondence, maybe such as mail, email, maybe things don't quite, they're not always received when they're supposed to, or people not getting back with them right away. This could be a person, as far as the 9th house being intercepted, the 9th house governs philosophy, abstract thinking, higher education, in-laws, and religion, and long-distance traveling. And there might be perhaps some difficulties in these matters. Maybe this person has difficulty in communicating some of their philosophies on life, and there might be problems communicating in terms of what they want to do as far as higher education goes. Things with in-laws, maybe there might be incompatibility to some degree with one or the other. There's some problems connected with the person's religion, and maybe perhaps the expression of this as far as communicating, maybe things of a religious nature. Now, when somebody has these houses intercepted, it can indicate perhaps a lack of equilibrium with these houses, and somebody that has these houses intercepted may overemphasize one area at one time. They might overemphasize maybe the 3rd house, maybe communications and things in their general area, their neighborhood, their little community, and maybe don't go outside the box enough into their as far as maybe long distance traveling. Maybe this person is more strongly involved in short journeys as opposed to taking the longer ones. Maybe the opposite may be true at times. Maybe this person does a lot in terms of long distance traveling, but doesn't do maybe a lot in their own neighborhood or neck of the woods. It could indicate that maybe there was something in their early education, which is the 3rd house now, that maybe leads to some kind of problem, maybe in the higher education for some people that have these houses intercepted. I can give you an example of somebody with, let's take someone that has the 3rd house. They have Cancer on the cusp of the 3rd house, and Leo intercepted in the 3rd, and they would have, let's say they have Capricorn on the cusp of the 9th house, and have Aquarius intercepted in the 9th house. Now, person with Cancer on the 3rd may show a lot of nurturing and sensitivity in their communications, This could be a person that's very sympathetic in the way in how they're communicating, being able to show that care in their communications. However, if Leo is intercepted, this person might feel that maybe there's maybe a lack of attention to some degree, or maybe not getting that praise or notoriety or accolades, or maybe it's not received for as far as what they do, maybe with matters connected with siblings, with their communication. Maybe they feel sometimes what they say is falling on deaf ears, and it's not really making an impact on whoever they're talking to. And now if we take somebody that would have the ninth house, as I stated before, if they have Capricorn on the cusp of the ninth and Aquarius intercepted in the ninth, well, Capricorn on the cusp of the ninth may indicate a kind of conservative, conventional outlook on terms of as far as things of a religious nature, things as far as their philosophy, higher education, maybe their perception of their in-laws, and it could show that maybe this person might have difficulty going outside the box in this area. And as far as long distance traveling, this person might feel they don't really maybe they don't really do the long distance traveling as much as really they should, because Capricorn is a sign that could be connected with restrictions, and Saturn rules it. Now, with Aquarius on the ninth house, this person, Aquarius intercepted in the ninth, this person may have trouble expressing perhaps some kind of uniqueness or in going outside of the box in that particular area. They might be very orthodox as far as ninth house matters go, but maybe has difficulty expressing the uniqueness, maybe the things as far as their ingenuity, perhaps connected with these matters, or just general original ideas pertaining to these things. And this person may really look at it like with just very orthodox views regarding this as far as ninth house matters go, and maybe they have difficulty in suppressing maybe anything that's connected with originality and association with these matters. And you probably figure, well, how would that apply to in-laws? Well, the person might have a certain maybe viewpoint, for example, on in-laws, because that is connected with the ninth house, and maybe they're just don't they're set maybe with what they believe on it, and don't really and maybe they need to become a little bit more philosophical regarding these issues. I don't have my ninth house intercepted, but I have the Capricorn on the cusp of the ninth, and I have my ruler in the 12th house. So you can see from that tells you that I'm not really much of a quote-unquote meanderer or traveler, and I have not even traveled out of my state in like 20 years, and that is the truth. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the 3rd and 9th houses intercepted in the natal horoscope. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the 4th and 10th houses intercepted in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.